All right, you all know me, and I did my presentation on how to make brownies. All right, now, there's plenty of ways to make brownies, as I'm sure you all know, but this is kind of just like a simple recipe. You've probably got 1.5 cups of sugar, you need 3/4 cup flour, you need some cocoa powder, obviously, you need about a couple eggs, 3, and you need melted butter. You know, you can probably just put it in the microwave. I'm sure you could probably buy, or you could probably use vegetable oil, I think, and chocolate chips. I guess if you really want, that's a good amount for this recipe. Safety tips. Not the recipe that you think you or somebody else that you would be serving to that would be allergic to. And in this case, nuts is a common thing. I know a lot of people that are allergic to like a lot of kind of nuts and stuff like that, but there's no nuts in here.
I beg to differ.
Just a little safety tip. Other essentials that you probably need is you need a big bowl. Probably gonna need, I use the 9x13 pan. You probably get smaller or bigger depending on how many brownies you do make. Measuring cups, spoons and stuff like that probably. Need a big kind of spoon for stirring. Spatula to kind of like, you know, make sure everything's flat in there so you don't get any like lopsided like stuff in the pan. And of course, the most probably important thing is you need an oven. Cooking. Right. And the steps basically in the making it, I like to obviously make like the butter or get like all like the butter like ready first. So I'll have that off to the side and get everything ready with 3/4 cup butter. And then you want to make sure that the butter is completely melted, because then that way it can mix basically within the stuff like the best. You don't want like, yeah. And then basically when you have everything there, you combine everything. It's actually pretty easy. You just take your bowl and you just throw everything in, and then pick up, you know, your eggs, your cocoa, flour, sugar, etc. You know, and you take your spoon and you stir well. You don't want to. I don't like to make it too runny. You know, I kind of like a thicker, like, but I don't know. And actually, yes, I did use chocolate chips, so I just stirred until I thought it's a secret. But then probably sometime in the middle of all this, you probably want to preheat your oven to about 325 degrees, and then after your stirring is probably the perfect time you want to add the chocolate chips in, just because everything's stirred up and it'd be easy and just it's the easiest time to put the chocolate chips in. Make sure you stir it well. Then after basically you do that, you want to put it in the oven. Well, you want to pour it in the bowl first.
Oh no, brown sounds pretty good.
And then you want to, like I said, make sure it's smooth and not all to like one side. You want to kind of make it level with the whole thing, so that way it cooks evenly and everything gets. This says put in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes. I kind of did it by sight, but everything was all done and stuff like that. You want to take it out and let it cool for a while, because you don't want it to be pretty hot if you just cut right into it and eat it. But so I let it cool, and then basically after that, well,
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
I was supposed to have a picture of final
But you got
product
that
here,
final product.
but my computer was being slow, or not really slow, but dumb, and it wouldn't take it. So I figured. That's about it.
Enjoy.
Any questions?